friends, thank you for joining me again for another recipe for survival. Today I'm going to make a savory Herculean, I'm calling it, for the blizzard. Like a mushroom bread pudding. I've got some shiitake, little creminis, Brussels sprouts I'm going to shave, some fennel, leeks. I'm going to saute all this off in some garlic, make a little egg custard batter. The recipe calls for some heavy cream, which I don't have, so I have some milk and I'm going to mix in some yogurt. So a lot of this recipe is a lot of prep work, so throughout the show I'm going to show you in different stages how I've prepped the ingredients for the cooking, and we'll get on with that. The first thing I'm going to do is preheat the oven to 375. Then I'm going to take the crust off of the bread, cube it. Then we'll do the leeks, the fennel, Brussels sprout leeks, mushrooms. I'll show you along the way. Thanks again for joining me. I hope you enjoy the show. My Herculean for the Hercules blizzard savory mushroom bread pudding. Thank you. Hi, my friends. Due to a problem with the video, please find this still, which I hope will help to show how to cut up the day-old bread for the Herculean bread pudding. Thank you. The milk is now just warming in a pot on the stove. I'll show you that in a second. Get a good clove of garlic into the milk that's scalding on the stove. I'm going to whisk that. This is over low to medium heat, just for a minute. I'm scrambling 4 eggs. And as I said, the oven is preheated to 375. Hi, my friends. So I've scrambled the egg, the scalded milk, and now I'm going to whisk in about a half a cup of some yogurt. And because, like I said, one of the recipes that I read called for some heavy cream, and I just don't have that, so that's what I'm doing. And some salt of the earth, which everybody's welcome to get. Just, reach me via recipes for D at recipes for survival. That's D at recipesforsurvival.com for your salt of the earth. Thanks. And then I'm going to pour the tempered scalded milk and scrambled eggs into this bowl, and I've put the cubed breads in here. First thing I'm going to do is show you how to cut the fennel, get that cooking, then the leeks, then the Brussels sprouts, then the mushrooms, because that's the order that they'll cook in. So let's get started. This is a fennel. I'm going to show you, this is, you know what, it's great. The serrated knives are fantastic. And then there's a number of ways to slice fennel. Certainly this way, or you can do this. I've done this before. And this again is a simple slice. Any number of ways. You just want to focus. And then of course you're going to rinse everything off. So this is how the fennel looks all sliced. That's going to be washed. And then I will show you how I'm going to prep the Brussels sprouts. Okay, so I'm going to get started with prepping the Brussels sprouts. And what I'm going to do is take, like the little rough leaf off of each one. Put them in my bowl. And then I have a mandolin. If you don't have one of these, which they're $7 in Chinatown or $7 in any Kmart or maybe $7.99. And then you just put them over a blade. You have to be very, of course, very careful, very focused. And then you get what everybody's now calling like the slaw. like this. Let's see if you can see that. Yeah. So I will sit here and I will do that. Then, of course, once I have this done, I'll, run them under cold water in a, in a strainer so everything is washed as well. Okay, so we'll be right back with you. Thanks very much. Oh, there's Isabel coming to get Rhodey. Perfect timing. Okay, my friends, so the Brussels sprouts are all shaved, and I will then now begin working on the prepping the leek. Okay, here's how we're going to do the leeks. Oh, you know what? The deli actually, the root end is off, so I'm going to take a little bit because it's gotten dry. And then just before where the green starts, that'll come off. And this, because it's a little long, I'm going to work in sections I can work with. So that's bad. I cut that in half lengthwise. The outer layers are a little tough. The thing with leeks is that they get soil and dirt and grit in the layers. So some I'm going to just slice right across. I'll show you, and then I put them in a bowl of cold water and then strain them out. And that's it. I'm just going to run through slicing them up like this, and I'll be right back with you and show you, if I can, how I wash them. Okay, my friends, so these are the leeks which I have soaking in very cold water, and you shake them up a bit, and then I'm simply going to go, like by handful, and then put them into the strainer, and any of the grit and soil will come out in this water, and you'll have perfectly clean and ready to use leeks. The mushrooms are all prepped, the shiitake and these little creminis. Okay, my friends, I'm gonna I smashed up 4 little garlic cloves. I'm gonna start with some getting the oil hot, and first I'm gonna add the fennel. Okay, I'm just about to add the mushrooms, so I'm going to add a drop more olive oil, some salt of the earth. Let's get some of the mushrooms in. I'll be able to make 2 batches of this. I have so many ingredients. And some of the shiitakes. Mix that around. I nearly forgot to add our leeks. So here you go. And this is cooking down really beautifully. You can see the fennel and mushrooms, and now I've just added the leeks on top. Meanwhile, the shaved Brussels sprouts are in the mix here too. I'm ready to add our vegetable mixture to the dried cubed bread, but then I'm going to put the egg, the egg custard batter mixture over that to let it soak. But I'm then going to do this in layers when I put it in the loaf pan, and put the vegetable mixture, a layer of this, in the bread pudding. And I'm also going to shave a little bit of Parmesan cheese there. All I did was pour the egg batter over the dried bread and the vegetable mixture. I'm going to let this sit for about 15 minutes, and then we'll put this into our loaf pan. I'm actually going to shave some Parmesan into this mixture. And then again, I will shave some onto the layers. If you have any questions, feel free to drop me a line at d@recipes for survival.com. Thank you. This is going to be delicious. I actually am going to prepare the dish with a little butter on the sides, just like this. And I put a little piece of very cold butter in a plastic bag, and I'm just gonna line the sides with it. And then this has been sitting for a little while, about 5 or 10 minutes. And I'm going to put in one layer, like so. Put it like this. And then I'm going to put the vegetable mixture, another layer, just like this. Be very hearty. Shave a little more Parmesan on this. Or don't put any. And just make up whatever you want, however you want to make a mushroom bread pudding. Let me take a quick snap of that. And that's that. Then this will bake in the oven. The oven is, as you know, is preheated to 375. This will bake for about 35 minutes. I'm going to let this soak another 5 minutes. Then I will put it in the oven. You'll notice I put a few pads of butter on top of the mushroom bread pudding. As I said, that'll cook at 375 for about 35 minutes. So thank you for joining me again, and we'll be right back with you. I put the bread pudding back in the oven for about another 10 minutes, and it's so much better. I think just because of the density and the liquid in the vegetables in between, it just needed a little bit more time. So there we have a savory mushroom bread pudding with my cranberry sauce, and I'm calling it the Herculean mushroom bread pudding, savory bread pudding. I hope you had a good blizzard and you keep watching Recipes for Survival. Thank you so much. All the best, and we'll speak to you soon.